Sariska was basically a sanctuary which was included in the Project Tiger scheme in 1979. And of course, a lot of works were taken up under the umbrella of the Project Tiger, like the protection and the various development works for sake of habitat improvement. And of course, the park has really come out very well, but still many more things need to be done. Like, say there are many villages still inside the tiger reserve, and they need to be shifted out in the buffer area. This year we have a plan to shift some 3, and then the subsequent years there are more to be shifted from the area. Then again you see the people on the periphery, and unless they are given some alternate fuel energy resources, say in the shape of the LPG cooking gas or the gobar gas plants, the solar energy, like that. And again, thrust from their side on the forest for the livelihood is also mentionable. And unless we do something for sake of their bread at least, in the form of generation of some employment, like setting up of some small scale cottage industries at their houses, premises, we certainly are not going to achieve the main target, and we have a plan to do that also. Now, the major problem I'm facing presently is the 2 state highways passing through the heart of the Sariska sanctuary, and one is the which passes through Sariska via Thanagaji area, and that connects Alwar with the Jaipur, and another is again passing through still core area of Kalighati, and these 2 can easily be replaced by the alternate roads which are already available. A little development is needed, and of course the government will too. So that way we understand that taking up these issues at the priority, we will be able to help the conservation movement, and especially taking care of our tigers and other flora fauna. Well, I understand that the first phase of the Project Tiger is almost over, in which we took care of our improvement of the habitat and the protection part. Now, in the second phase, we need to take up the eco-development plan, because it is the adjoining villages who have been dependent for various your resources over our jungles, and unless we take care of them, and unless we provide some alternate fuel energy resources to them, alternate livelihood resources in the form of the small cottage industries, we will not be in position to protect our jungles, because they have been enjoying their rights and privileges over these forests for centuries and centuries. Overnight saying no to them doesn't solve the problem. So in the second phase, we have got very enthusiastic eco-development plan for them, and we wish that we will be in position to really do a lot. We have a plan to develop the pasture lands, the alternate fieldwood lots for them on the peripheries, of course, and then generation of employment also by taking care of some small scale industries at their places, cottage industries of course, and then again we will be taking care of their farmhouses also, and some bunding, some water improvement devices. These are also to be taken up and included in this project. Thank you. In fact, I feel that there is a very basic lacuna in our this scheme, that though we have taken important forest areas, the tiger reserves, under the umbrella of this mentionable important scheme of Project Tiger, but so far we haven't been able to get some legal status to it. So unless some legal status, like the legal status provided to the sanctuaries and national parks is provided to the tiger reserves also, we will not be in position to really achieve our goals. Like I should mention, recently Government of India came out with a very, very effective protection measure in the form of a notification issued on 7th May 92, and that speaks that even the farmhouses and sheds in the farmhouses cannot be constructed in the tiger reserve. But what are the boundaries of the tiger reserve? They are yet to be known, and that's why I feel strongly that the tiger reserves need be given some legal shape also by bringing out some suitable notification. And the same time, I feel strongly that the field staff employed in the tiger reserves need be given some real good identity, and at least we can provide some important allowances to them and good uniforms which really give them the identity and a feeling of proud. Thank you.